This video is just for funnel builders and it's very, very important one. So if you're a funnel builder, then stick around. If you're not a funnel builder, well, maybe you might enjoy my other videos. Now, this video is specific for those funnel builders that are looking to make $10,000 to $20,000 a month consistently, but for some reason they are struggling and they haven't found the reason why. What I'm going to be sharing with you here is not just what I did for over 2 years that allow me to make $10,000 to $20,000 per month consistently, but also is what we teach inside the Inner Circle. That is a coaching program that Gusten and I have that helps funnel builders get to exactly that point, getting clarity on how to make consistent $10,000 to $20,000 a month. All right. So if you're curious, stick around and stay till the end. So let's go. Now, the first thing on the path is you want to be able to understand what you want. Everything starts there. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to get, right? And the main thing that you actually want, there are more, but forget about those. What you want is more leads. More leads means more opportunity, okay? More high-ticket clients. The more high-ticket clients you have, the more cash flow you're going to have. Okay, more revenue you're going to generate. Consistent revenue. This is going to be crucial because it's going to allow you to predict the lifestyle that you are going to be able to have. Just imagine this. Imagine that a month you get 10K and for 3 months you get 0 or you get just 1 or 2K. You are not going to be able to have a 10 to 20K lifestyle kind of thing because you made 10K in 1 month. Every single other month you actually didn't make 2,000 or 3,000. Does it make sense? Now, then you want consistent leads because consistent leads will allow you to have all these things. Again, if you have more leads, but just a month, you are not going to be able to have these. If you have just one high ticket, you don't have consistency, you are not going to be able to get what you are looking for. So this is important to understand what you want. Another thing that is important is understanding why do you want all these things. Okay, this is why you do this reflection. This is why you understand, okay, I want these things and why. Because the why is going to give you meaning. The meaning is going to give you clarity. It's going to give you energy to keep pushing forward. Okay, now this is the very first step. The second step is what you need. Okay, this is what you want, but what you want is not going to get you there. Okay, what's going to get you there is this second part is combining what you want with what you need and then with what is actually going to get you there. So what you need is one offer, one target audience. Okay, this is the very, very first step, and most people get this wrong. A lot of the students that we teach inside the Inner Circle coaching program, they actually come to us with multiple offers. They are funnel builders, website developers. They are social media managers. They are, they have a low ticket, a mid ticket, a high ticket package. They have a $100 solution. They have a $1,000 solution that they cannot sell. So what you are doing if you have this system, and I really, really want you to think about it if you are in that scenario, is you are creating a lot of confusion. You are creating a lot of variables that you are not going to be able to handle. That's just pretty much about it. When you are getting started, the one thing that you need is you need to simplify the process. If you have a simplified process that is going to allow you to get to 10K, that's when you actually are able to get there. Because if you add a lot of different things, a lot of complicated stuff, a lot of fancy methods, guess what? You are going to struggle the same thing, okay? The same way. So one offer, one target audience is crucial. The one offer needs to be appealing, needs to be very, very good, and the one target audience. Why do you need this? Because if you don't know who's your customer, guess what? You are not going to be able to create one good offer because you're not going to be able to know exactly how do you help them. But Pedro, and by the way, this is a very common question, but Pedro, I know I'm going to help them. I'm going to help them with a lead generation funnel, with a webinar funnel, with a digital course funnel. Right, you are. But that's the technical part. And there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people doing the technical part at $5 an hour. So if you want to get high ticket clients, you need to stop selling the technical thing. You need to start selling the desire, the solution, the benefit. So, and I'm sure you've heard this every single time, but you have not materialized it, how important it is. When you are selling a solution, it only feels like a solution if your target audience understands that you understand them, if they trust that you can deliver it, and if they like and if they want to get that solution. So Knowing your target audience will allow you to communicate the same way as they are expecting you to. It's going to allow you to use the keywords they use, to tackle and pinpoint their pain problems and the pain points and desires and struggles and all that stuff. It's very, very important. That's why one of the first things we do inside Inner Circle is the customer avatar. But anyway, the next thing is understand funnel design and funnel copy. If you don't understand, and believe me, it's not just about building a beautiful funnel. It needs to be a funnel or a design that is actually makes sense, that has a customer journey, that the design that you are building is actually allowing your user to retain information and not simply, sharing something meaninglessly. You need to understand funnel design and the funnel copy. You need to understand organic lead generation, and you need to understand sales. Okay, so this is actually what you need. Think about that part for a second. Now, this is what and how you'll get there. Okay, you'll get there when you start implementing consistent daily work. And when I say consistent, is you have a set of daily routines that will allow you inevitably to get you there. Because if you don't have a strategy, a daily strategy that is going to allow you to be organized and working towards your goal, you're going to feel lost. And when you feel lost, you feel with a lot of questions. And when you have a lot of questions, you don't have clarity. You don't have clarity, you are just stumbling upon. And you are not going to get there, because without clarity, you won't get there ever. You need to start building relationships. This is the most important part about all these things, because people buy from people. People buy from people they trust, they like, they know. So you need to start building relationships, because if you don't, guess what? They're not going to buy from you. You need to start growing your personal brand. This is almost identical to that one, but it's different, right? Building relationship is other people's, letting other people know about you and caring about them and understanding where they are and what kind of solution they need. Growing your personal brand is showing to your audience who you are, what you build, how good you are, why they should care, and all this stuff, right? So providing solutions that last. This is something that is going to be the difference between charging $100 or charging $3,000 like some of our students do, or even more. One of the highest deals that one of our students did was actually $8,000 in one deal. Okay, we have other people that do $6,000, $7,000 offers. We have people that do around $3,000 offers, and so on and so forth. All right. So providing solutions that last will be the difference between a low ticket and a high ticket kind of deal. And remember, what you want is more high ticket clients. Okay. So far, I hope it's making sense. And this is actually what it takes. Okay. What it takes is these three pillars. The first one is content. Okay. For content, you want to be creating videos and you want to be creating written posts. Now, the main reason why, and most people think about is they don't really understand why they need videos, why they need written posts. It's very, very vague. When they teach you, you need to start writing posts. They don't teach you how to start writing posts. What is the difference between a content that converts and content that doesn't convert? And if you want to really just, get some credibility out of it, go check my profile. Once you watch this video, go check my profile and try to see the engagement I have. Or ask yourself why you are watching this video right now. It's because my written posts are actually fairly cool for my audience. Okay? It doesn't mean that I cannot improve. I'm always improving. But the thing is, I understood how to connect my content with my audience. The other thing is videos. Why are videos good? What is the difference between written and video content? And here's the difference. Video content is going to allow you to build a deeper connection with your audience. Think about this for a second. When you are building a video, how many elements of communication you are putting in place? You have your voice, where you have your tonality, you have your body language, right? And you are building a connection with your audience with a lot more points of communication. With the written post, you have written text. Okay, so the tonality, the voice, the way that people read content and all that stuff is going to be dependent and almost like 100% different for every single one of them, because they have different styles, different reading styles and all that stuff. But when you do video, you are going to share with a lot more clarity, and you are building your personal brand, and you are building a connection in a much faster way. When you are doing this, it's important that you do the 70-20-10% formula. Okay, and what this is basically, if you only focus on educational or informative kind of content, you are not going to be, get to 10 to 20K. You are just not. So if you all your content is how to build the perfect button, how to design a landing page, how to, which sections to build or make part from a webinar funnel, or how to do a digital course funnel, your content is not converting, let me tell you that. Or it's not converting as it should. Now, 20% of promotional content and 10% of personal content. Promotional content is because people need to see that you are here to make money. You are here to help people. You are a businessman or a businesswoman, okay? People need to know exactly what you do, what's your offer. I've been working with a coach very closely for the past 2 months, and one of the first things was he constantly told me that he does a specific thing. But I can tell by his communication that his audience, they don't know what the offer is. But it felt like, yes, they know. But they actually didn't, because the communication was not sharing what the offer was. So a lot of people were, just watching the content, maybe engaging a little bit, but they didn't know exactly why they needed that coach. And that's something that you also need to do as a funnel builder. Why do your leads, why do your audience need you? Okay, so 20% promotional content is important for that. 10% of personal content. What this means is people are going to connect with you a lot more. If you share more about what you do, your hobbies, your values, okay? This is really, really important. Let me give you an example. The other day, I bought a service, a coaching program from a business coach. And that business coach, he actually was the only one that was able to sell me his program. I went to a different calls with different business coaches, but I didn't connect with any single one of them. But this one I did, and I ended buying. And then later on in the process, I reflected, what was the difference? Why did I buy from this coach and not from other coach? And the main reason why was because all the other coaches were just doing either promotional or educational kind of communication, okay? Even in the sale, okay? But this other one shared a lot of personal side. He shared how he was living. And I resonated with that. So when you do the personal side of things, it doesn't need to be, the majority of educational, but when you are creating content, you want to be making it at least 10% personal so that you allow other people to really get to know you. Remember, people need to know you, like you, and trust you. So when you have these three things, you are more likely to grow to 10 to 20K. But anyway, I'm going to make this video a little bit shorter. So this is the second part, the second pillar. Once you get content, what do you do next? Okay, most people don't know. You need to open up a conversation. If you don't open up new conversations almost every day, you are pretty much losing territory for other funnel builders that are taking your clients. Simply as that. You need to qualify what they are looking for. You need to provide a solution for that as a free matter, okay? And then you need to give an incentive to book a discovery call. Remember, when you are opening up a conversation, they don't really know, most of people don't really know why they need you. They are still discovering you, building a relationship. So you need to qualify if that lead is someone that you can help. And if so, you need to give them something for free, like a freebie that, solves a problem and they are interested in. What happens is when you deliver the freebie, you need to follow up, okay? If you don't follow up, that's it. You are not going to close 95% of the leads, because once you provide a solution for the problem, most people, like 95% of people, they are not going to they're going to ask you, yeah, thanks so much, but they're not going to open it or watch it or read it, whatever it is, okay? And then you need to provide an incentive to book a call. This needs to be lower risk, because the higher risk, the less calls you're going to book. So it needs to lower the risk, okay? Now, next thing is on the call, when you schedule a call, what do you need to do? Same thing, qualify the lead, identify the goal, identify the struggle, how important is it for them, the solution, price point, and get it to fixed, and then objection handling. These are, in a simplified way, how you handle a call that you've booked. You need to qualify the lead so that you know how to guide and how to lead the conversation. You need to identify the goal so you know exactly what kind of solution you are going to provide. You need to identify the struggle so you know exactly what they tried to do in the past but didn't work, so you have a more efficient communication. You need to know how important is it for them so you can increase the urgency. So they buy from you. Then you need to provide them solution, and you need to do it in a way that it provides clarity. Without clarity, people don't buy. Done. Then, and by the way, this is another way, another reason why you just need one offer for one target audience. Okay, it gives you clarity on this. Then you need to give them the price point. Then you just need to do objection handling or isolating the problems. Okay, so that you can go back to the solution, and then you can go back to the sale. Okay, now here, in case that they don't want, you can downsell or refer to someone else, for example. Okay, so these are the main 3 pillars. And if you are still here, congratulations, you are, doing better than most people just because of one thing. Most people, when they get excited about the hook, they really don't stay until the end of the video because they get distracted for something else. So solving that problem for them is not that important for them. But if you're still watching this video, it means that it is actually important for you. So congratulations for that. Now, the problem about all these things is that learning all of it is extremely hard to do on your own. That just is. Because look at how many things you need to do. You need to learn how to shoot videos, the hook, how to do the story, how to condition and use the right framework. You need to understand how to do written posts that connect with your audience. You need to know how to understand your audience, how to really, really create a good customer avatar. You need to understand and how to do educational content, promotional content, personal content. So there's tons and tons of different things. And every time that you open up a new conversation, it's almost like it's a different conversation. So you need to be able to guide them through the framework. You need to be able to do this for every single call that you have. So that's the main reason why learning all this stuff on your own takes you ages, 2, 3, 4, 5 ages. And most people don't even get there because they get discouraged. They don't have a strong why. They just, jump out of the boat and all that stuff. So this is the problem. And it is an extremely hard problem because look at your past 6 months and how hard they've been. You've been struggling quite a bit, I know, because I've also went through the exact same journey. When I was stuck doing $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 a month, it was extremely hard for me to get to 10K. I bought dozens of courses, I watched dozens of webinars, and nothing seemed to work. But then I found what will work for me. Okay, so that's why I got to those 10K. Now the solution for that is you need to hire a good coach. Okay, with proven results on what you want to achieve. And the main reason why you want to do this is just for one simple reason. It's not because that you are not going to be able to make it on yourself, on your own. It's just because of time. The more you wait, the harder it becomes. Everyone that started funnel building in 2018, they got it a lot easier than everyone that is starting in 2023. That's just facts. Because the topic gets more known brings more attention brings more money brings more attention again, more competition, and then you would have to be a lot better now than you will have to be in 2018 because of that. So that's the main reason why you want ideally to hire a good coach, because you're going to get there faster. You're going to learn things faster. And time is very, very important because you don't have all the time in the world. If you did, you didn't have to do that. But you don't have all the time in the world. The 20s to the 30s, they went by very, very fast. Right now, I'm 29 years old, and now I get this point. I didn't get this point when I was 23, but now I get this point. Time flies by very, very fast. If you wait 1 year to get to your goal, just look at how much money, how different your life would be, how different your family would be if you got in sooner. That's just the main reason why. If time is not something of a concern, don't hire a coach. Try to learn everything by yourself, on your own. But if you are concerned that you want to get there faster, then this is the solution. Although you want to be very careful with that. You want to avoid 7 to 8 figure coaches, and for one simple reason. It's not because they are not good. It's not because they haven't made it. It's just because they are 100 steps ahead of you. And they just simply won't understand you at all. They are not going to feel what it was like to be where you are because they don't have the same problems as you do. They are not going to understand how to get there because when they made it, it was like a long time ago. So they are not going to have the exact same problems as you. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to hire a mid to high 6-figure coach that they are just a few steps ahead of you. and they are maintaining that and know exactly how you are, the pain problems you go through, how the market is reacting to that, how to overcome that. They have a more upfront communication to you. At least I feel that way. The coach that I've hired is also a high six-figure coach. Okay, I didn't hire a 7 or 8-figure coach because, well, an 8-figure coach will never provide me a one-on-one scenario. That's the first thing, unless I paid him millions of dollars, probably. A 7-figure coach will also not provide a one-on-one. It will provide more like a group kind of thing, and I needed one-on-one because one-on-one is actually what you get the answers that you need. So, guys, this is pretty much about it. There's a lot of stuff there, but this is just the beginning. This is just the main thing that you want to understand, and all of our students inside the Inner Circle need to understand, and they work towards. They want to understand what they want, what they need, and how they will get there. And then they need to improve these skill sets, and they get there faster than most people because they have contextualized information. They have the guidance that is going to work for them. That's how they're going to get results. So if this video was any value at all, send me a DM and and tell me exactly what kind of thing did you discover. What makes sense for you. You don't really need to comment down below. You can just send me via DM because I just really want to hear from you. I just want to actually try to see how helpful it was so that I also can improve my communication and make it more effective and create more results as well. So if you liked it, drop the like and send me a DM with exactly what it was. I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.